So our learning target today, we are going to review working with uh, right triangles and finding measurements on them. So you're asked, what are at least three ways that the missing length of the hypotenuse can be found? What is super easy, or at least should be super easy, is understanding, hey, if this is 90 here and we got 45 degrees, that leaves 45 degrees in this top corner. And if this is an isosceles, if this is two angles that are the same, two base angles that are the same, that means we got 92. Let me make sure we put it fully on the picture here. We got 92 centimeters as the other leg. So option number one, since we know both the legs, we can go 92 squared, Pythagorean theorem, plus 92 squared has to equal c squared. I cancel out squares by square rooting. I grab my calculator and I do the square root of 92 squared plus 92 squared all inside a square root. And we get about 130.1. Okay, so that's going to work if I know these two legs. If I didn't know that this was an isosceles triangle, from the 45 degrees, clearly we have the hypotenuse, and this 92 down here is adjacent. If you recall, SOHCAHTOA, we have the ka part of SOHCAHTOA. We know the adjacent. We want to find the hypotenuse. So if I am going to use SOHCAHTOA, I would want to use cosine of 45 equals adjacent goes on top, all of these. Adjacent goes on top, 92, and hypotenuse, let's call it C again. Hypotenuse goes on the bottom. So if I grab my calculator, cosine of 45 is 0.707, and I cross multiply, I got 7 times 0.707-ish is 92. I cancel out the multiplying here with division. 92 divided by that unrounded number, because I'm using the answer feature, is once again, the same, 130.1. And then the last way to go about finding that hypotenuse is using 45, 45, 90 facts. I got carried away talking about the 40s, and yeah. Where the hypotenuse equals the small leg, or the leg, times root 2. So we've got 92 times root 2. Root 2 is a disgusting number. It's 1.4142 something. But if I take that number and multiply by 92, guess what? We get the same 130.1 yet again. Please use this to do the best you can on the activity where you're trying to find the missing side links that we're going to eventually send the spheros on a couple different triangles.